name is Hana. I'm from Sadhana Surfboards, and we're here today in our new retail shop, which we're excited to have open since Christmas time. We're part of the rebuild of the Tannery, where we've rebuilt our factory and also our retail showroom here. At Sadhana Surfboards, we do a lot of things here. We try to do everything handcrafted. We make surfboards here, J shapes in the back, and I'm responsible for designing and making clothing as well as board bags and beach bags. So most of the clothing that we make are made out of recycled materials as well as retro and vintage. All of the clothing is stitched here in Christchurch as well. So there's usually a story behind the fabric that we use for each item of clothing. We make our clothing it could be out of a retro set of sheets, curtains or tablecloth. So every piece of clothing has a story behind it, and it's quite interesting with the board bags that we're making at the moment. Quite a few people come in and say, I had that bedspread in my childhood, and so now they have a board blanket made out of the same bedspread. So that's quite unique. And this sort of crosses over as well to the boards that Jay makes, because one of the big things that he actually does is inlay vintage and retro material into his surfboards as part of his design. So the clothing is sort of like a crossover, a crossover into that. With the style of clothing, we're really inspired by sort of the 50s and 60s retro style, and particularly when it comes to the dresses, it's probably because both Jay and I've watched too many James Bond movies in the past, and we like those 70s cocktail lounge dresses, so a lot of them sort of have been modelled and styled on that. So now that we've got a bigger retail space area, we've been quite lucky now to be able to have room to support some of our friends who are also great at making handcrafted items and that have a little bit of a different spin to what is also available in the market. So again, it fits in with what we do here, which is a little bit left of centre, something a bit quirky, and something that's handmade.